Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but SuperATV has been nice enough to send me their full tilt-out windshield for the RZR 1000 and 2015 RZR 900, 2015 and up models. This is a two-piece windshield. The larger part here is what actually tilts out. We're going to be putting it on my RZR today. This is full 1/4 inch Markrolon, hard-coated on both sides. Should be a pretty easy install. It comes with all the instructions. They're pretty detailed. Nice hardware for the roll cage, gas struts. That's how it tilts out. So that's pretty much what comes in the box. I'll get this thing put on and kind of show you along the way how it's done. First off, you want to get the rubber seal on. It's pretty easy to do. Shouldn't really cause any problems. If it feels like it's a little stiff, you may want to soak it in some hot water, and that'll help it be a little more malleable to get it around these curves and contour it correctly. Just get it punched up on there, and then the catch, which is going to be for the top windshield. That's how it actually holds its position if you want to tilt it. You want to put that on there and use your nylock nuts for the back. Now this next part calls for taking your stock roll cage hardware out. These are 15mm bolts. We're going to replace them with the provided hardware that SuperATV gives you. This is going to use the stock nut that you have, and you can see these are quite a bit longer. It's because these spacers right here that they include are going to go on there to kind of keep the bracket where it needs to be, and I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, we've got the windshield bracket, lower windshield brackets on. SuperATV provided bolts, spacer, nylock nut, and then this is the bracket that they give you, which is going to mount through these holes. Same deal on the other side there. Okay, now it's secured to the brackets here with those bolts, and the next part is to install the seal. So I stopped halfway through just to kind of show you how I'm doing it. I'm going to peel off the back and just install a little bit. You'll slowly make sure it's good and even. You get a lot cleaner look that way, and get it lined up over here, and you only have to cut off your excess over here on this side. Okay, we've got our seal all the way on. That's for the part of the windshield that's actually going to tilt out this way to rest up against. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and take this excess right here. See, it's a close fit. I just don't want that to rub with vibrations and kind of mess up that plastic. I'm going to take a little piece of this and stick it in between that lower part of the windshield and the plastic there to kind of preserve that. Okay, something to pay attention to when you get to the stage where you start putting your cage clamps on is these pivot blocks right here. You're going to have them on all four corners. Up here at your upper cage clamp, your right angle is going to face the outside of the machine. Down here, it's going to face the inside. That's just something to save you a couple minutes from having to flip it around. Okay, for this part of the install, when you actually get it on, I recommend getting your bottom part lined up with your seal where you want it. Get your top cage clamp on, back of the cage clamp. I still haven't put the screw in here yet, still want to get everything lined up. And then when you get both sides where you want them, go ahead and latch that guy down right there. That'll hold the bottom nice, and you'll stay level on both sides. Right, I've got one gas shock installed on the driver's side. You're gonna have two cage clamps up here, your support bar that allows you to hook into here with your gas shock. So this will just, the shock will thread directly into this cage clamp. I haven't got it all the way on there yet. And then into the pivot block here with another one of their provided lock nuts. And you can thread it in, just a 12mm wrench. And then gets you a, I believe it was a 13 to fit that lock nut right there. Okay, I've got the install all done. All of our cage clamps are on. Shocks are on. It's latched in. You can see the fit and finish of this thing is absolutely top notch. This windshield should be really durable as well. And again, it is hard coated on the outside as well as the inside. So when you tip this thing out, you unlatch it, it raises up for you, so that's very nice. Let me show you again. So when you let this thing out, it's a controlled release. Go right up. Here's what it looks like from there. From inside. Oh, another cool thing, if you guys have the MTX overhead stereo like I do, you'll have no clearance problems at all. So there's your gap. I'm closing it. Again, we'll open. No problems whatsoever. Here's kind of a view of what it'll look like while you're riding. Get up here and decide you want to close. Latch it in. You've also got a couple extra points. If you want to let a little airflow through, you can latch it like that. And then you can leave it all the way open. If you've got mud covering it or you just want a little air in, that's how you can do it. And you can ride with this open. I'll get to that on another ride test. I'm just not going to get out today and ride with it. But I'll show you that in the future. Please comment, like, subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me or get a hold of SuperATV if you'd like to order one. I'll keep some information down in the description. And thanks for watching.